Hosionigod, Galele Jagedo Kohig, Wave Levens Dawaton, Kohig, Tal, Skosutan, in Ejalagia de Lo Quaste. Welcome. This is Cherokee 3 here on RSU TV. I'm very glad to be here. Today is our 26th Cherokee lesson. All right, so we've been making our way through a nursery rhyme, Who Killed Cock Robin, which I have found to be very, very beneficial. And then we're also working our way through an informational story about Tojuwa Sikwanid. So hopefully you're finding that beneficial as well. So just remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry, you're over halfway through. Just keep taking it slow. Hopefully you're tuning into this class because you want to learn the Cherokee language. The only way to do that is to hear it, is to be exposed to it. And of course, many of us don't have that luxury to be around a lot of Cherokee speakers. And sometimes even if we are, it's not, when people are talking Cherokee around you, there's no way for you to attach any meaning to what they're saying, you know. It's just all sounds to you, right? You know, it's not made comprehensible in any meaningful way. So hopefully that's our goal here, is to expose you to quite a bit of Cherokee in a comprehensible and meaningful way, so that you can listen to it. The more you listen to it, the more the words become a part of who you are, the more that you'll just start to understand. I know it sounds strange, but I promise it will help. So just keep plugging away at it, just listen to it. A lot of people who I've talked to who have been using this program, sometimes they'll just put it on when they're driving to work, or sometimes they'll just put it on as they're falling off to sleep or something like that. So, you know, really the main thing is just being exposed and being around it, and for it to be comprehensible. So I will try to go as slowly as possible. With that said, come. Okay, let's go through our reading selection today. So we'll go kind of quickly through the parts that we already know, and then we'll slow down when we come across something new, okay? So, okay. Ga go, ji squo guo, u tla, a ya, u da ne, ji squaya. Gal jati ale gatlid octana, ji squogo, ji learn. Ga go, u go ha, u yo hu sa. Aya, u da ne, ta ki. Dijik tol doctana, ji go ha, u yo hu sa. Ga go, gi ga, u ni hia ha. Aya, u da ne, a za de. Usti, u na wed, octana, gi ga, a gi ni hia ha. Ga go, u tlusti, go tlunskesti. Aya, u da ne, to ga. Ost, a le yug, octana, u tlusti, go tlunskesti. Ga go, ga ni sa ha, askoskest. Aya, u da ne, u gu ku. Kodest octana, Gasko skest ganisa. Gago altadoha ske gesesti. Aya udane koga. Tu haged go whale octana. Jiljadoha ske gesesti. Gago digo wheliski gesesti. Aya udane noksi. Kla yulsik yik. Digo wheliski gesesti. Okay. Gago askoniski gesesti. Aya udane gule diskonihi. Ostinel giskoni. Giskoniski gesesti. All right, so this one is new, and there's some really neat things here. So, gago, who, askoniski, okay, askon is to mourn or to cry for, okay, askoniski, a mourner, somebody who's crying, gesesti, will be. So who will be the mourner? Gago askoniski gesesti. Aya, I, utane, said, gule diskonihi. Okay, this is a really interesting word, and I think it's really kind of interesting that even in the original version, it was a dove that was doing the mourning. Because if you look here, skoni, okay, we see that here, askoniski, diskonihi, okay. So, gule, gul, those are acorns. Diskonihi, he cries for them, or he mourns for acorns. That's our word for a dove. Because, again, a lot of our words for animals and things are descriptive. And when you hear a dove, a lot of it, to a Cherokee, it sounds like he's saying ghoul, 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 ghoul. And so they would say, oh, he's crying out for acorns. He's mourning for acorns because he sounds so sad, and he's asking for acorns, okay? So that's why in our language we call a dove ghoul diskonihi, okay? Ghoul diskonihi, okay? Means he's mourning for acorns, okay? Ostinel is the one that lives with you. In this, it can also be a husband or a spouse. Okay, ostinel means lives with you. Chikoni. Okay, giskoni. I'm mourning. So I'm mourning for my husband. Okay, in this case, ostinel giskoni. I'm mourning for my husband. Giskoniski gesesti. So I will be the mourner. Okay, so that's what this paragraph talks about, and I think that that's really a cool one. In Cherokee, it worked out really, really well. So this says, gago askoniski gesesti. Aya udane gul diskonihi. Ostinel giskoni. Giskoniski gesesti. Okay? So that G indicates myself, I. Okay, I am mourning, I will be the mourner. Okay. All right. So let's read through it one more time. It says, go ahead and I'll read it slowly. Read along with me, because that's how you get better at reading syllabary is by going through it. Ga go a sko ni ski ge se sti a ya u da ne gul di sko ni hi o sti nail G skoni. G skoni ski. Ge se sti. Let's read through it one more time, a little bit faster. Ga go. A skoni ski ge se sti. A ya. U dane. Gu di skoni hi. O sti nail G skoni. G skoni ski ge se sti. All right? So that's a really good one. That's a good sentence, I think. Really, really beneficial. So let's go ahead and we will continue on with our story about Redbird Smith, Tojua Sikwanid Tegesa. We'll read through it, and then when we get to the newer parts, we'll slow down just a little bit. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. It says, Hi yolikis hi a askaya ayetli chikadog. Niyoliganyik Redbird Smith du don e. Niyoliganyik Redbird Smith du don e. Tojuhua Sikwani du don e. Zalagiga di. Sita ojali he liga hi ina jusked askaya. Sagu iagayel chanel skohin sko hig skohi u dene tojua sikwani. Kochik guye goni sonela du sine ojali he ligon udeti iska. Klaskeno do yogan do udeti iska. Toju wasikwanid udeti iska ni nulstani. Ani gduwagi ani yowiya gatiyo anego. Gadoke tojuwa sikwanid ulskejik. Tojuwa udod pig smith du don e. Sikwanid jalagiga ti du don e. Only Smith ani yoneg du no e. Ase gotlana erski tegese justi. Tojuwa uji Lizzie Hildebrand du don e. Ijul a jalaki ale a de tegese. Jalagi uweti distoski distosk dalustane Lizzie udod. Ijul, ijul chukayaleke uwete chalagi nanda neha dunohi yune. Đi đòn nở whisky kể sẽ tốt. Nu tên nở si thổ chú hoa. Ani ka yele ke dini nở whisky. Ani no se le si quanid. Thổ chú hoa đi đỏ thi nehi. Đi đỏ thi nehi. Ni da galstan nurse. Klaskin he hesti ni galstana. Okay, so I think this is where we ended off. So let's go back a couple and just kind of remind ourselves what's going on, because these are new sentences. And I went through them kind of quickly. So, Ijula, chukayaleke uwete chalaki nanda neha dunohi yune. Ijula, both, chukayaleke, both parents, uwete, old, chalagi, Cherokee, nanda neha, ways, the ways of life, dunohi yune. They believed in them. So they believed, both of his parents believed in the old Cherokee ways. Ijula chugayaleke uweti chalagi nanda neha dunohi yune. Okay. Di dahna whisky ke se udod. That's a fairly easy sentence. Di dahna whisky ke se udod. Now comes the difficult sentence. Nu dehna si toju wa. Ani gayelege dini na whisky uni no sele si quanid. Tojuhua di da tinehi ni da galstanisa Tlaskino he hesti ni galstana. Okay, so Nudena si, before he was born, Tojuhua, before Tojuhua Redbird was born, Ani Kayaleke, the old, Dini na Whisky, the old medicine people, Uni no Sele, told, Siquanid, pig, young pig, Tojuhua, Didati Nehi, Tojuhua, a leader, Nidagalstanisa, he would become a leader. Tlaskino, but however, he Nigalstana, but he wouldn't be alive when it happened. Okay. Tlaskin hehesti, however, wouldn't be alive, Nigalstana, when it happened. Okay. Okay, Nudena si tojuwa anigayeleke, dini na whisky, uni no sele si quanid, tojuwa, di datinehi, Nidagalstanisa. Tlaskin hehesti Nigalstana. Hey, that's a tough sentence, but you made it your way through it. Hopefully now it's starting to make a little more sense. We'll go back through it a little bit more before the class is over. All right, but let's continue on. Let's see what else happens. So, si quanid unas agusa sami tojuha udehote. Okay, so si quanid, young pig, unas asked agusa, Creek Sami, Creek Sam. Okay, that was his name. Agusa means somebody who's Muskogee Creek. Sami, Sam. Okay, Agusa Sami, Creek Sam. Tojuhwa, udehote. Redbird, udehote. To teach. Okay, so young pig asked Creek Sam to teach Redbird. That's what that sentence means. Okay. Si quanid unas agusa sami tojuha udehote. Udehot. Si quanid unas agusa sami tojuha udehot. Okay. So let's go through and Kadohyat Sami. Kadohyat Sami. Sam, right? Kadohyat Unas. Kadohyat Unas. He asked. He asked him. That can also mean not just he asked him to do something, but it's almost like he appointed him to do something, or he that's not the right word either, but it's like it's more than just asking somebody to do something. It's more like they're being tasked with doing this, requested to do this. Okay, so Gadohyat Sikwanid, Gadohyat Sikwanid, young pig. Gadohyat Agusa, Agusa, Gadohyat Agusa, Agusa, Muskogee Creek. Gadohyat Udehote, Udehote, Udehote. To teach him. Udehote, to teach him. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay. Anochi ayanwiya gese agusa sami. Anochi ayanwiya gese agusa sami. Okay. You should know maybe all of the words except for one, and you may not know the word anochi. Anochi is a nachi. Okay, in today's parlance, we call them nachis. The Nachi people were a tribe that during the wars with America, they got separated and they got dispersed. Part of them came to live among the Cherokee people, and part of the Nachis went to live with the Muskogee Creeks. So even today, the Nachi people are known for being very traditional and being very knowledgeable in medicine and magic and those kinds of things. So, and many people say that the Fields family has Nachi blood in them. That's one of the things that a lot of people say. So whether it's true or not, I don't know, but that's what is told. And of course, among the Cherokees, Fields is a very, very common last name. Even my own dad was a Fields. So, and here you can see how Nachi is spelled, okay? It's not always spelled this way. Of course, down in southern part of Cherokee Nation, there's a place called Nachi Town. And of course, a lot of the Nachis kind of made their way there and started settling there. And so that was kind of the community where a lot of Nachis settled. So, Anochi Ayanwiya Gese Agusa Sami. Okay, so Creek Sam was a Nachi Indian, okay? Even though they called him Creek Sam, right? But Anochi Ayanwiya Gese Agusa Sami. Okay, so real quick, let's go through here. Gadohyat Gese, Gadohyat Gese, Gese was Gadohyat Sami. Gadohyat Sami, Sam. Gadohyat Ayawiya, Gadohyat Ayawiya. Okay, that's an Indian person, a Native American. Gadohyat Agusa, Gadohyat Agusa. Okay, that's Muskogee Creek. Gadohyat Anochi, Gadohyat Anochi. And then, of course, that's a Nachi Indian. Okay, Nachi. Okay. Nulstanan ale uweti. Uni no hetlan, ani jalagi, ani gusa, ali, ale, ani nochi, doc tahe, agusa sami. Okay, doc tahe. Okay, doc tahe. Okay, nulstanan, that's ways or happenings, okay, occurrences, the way things are done, nulstanan, how something's done. Ale, and, uwet, old, uni no hetlan, things that are told, okay? They told them, okay? And that's stories. That's the word that we have for stories. Uweti, uni no hetlan, means the old stories, the sacred stories, the traditional stories. That's a good way of putting it. Ani Jalaki, the Cherokees. Ani Gusa, the Creeks, the Muskogee Creeks. Ale, Ani Nochi, Doc Tahe. He knew them, okay? Agusa Sami, Creek Sam. So that's all of the words in there. So let's see if you can put that into some sense in your head. So nulstanana ale uweti uni no hetlan ani jalaki ani gusa ale ani nochi doc tahe agusa sami. Okay? So what that's saying is Creek Sam, he knew the ways and the traditional stories of all of the Cherokees, the Creeks, and the Nachis. So he's a very, very well-known man, or very, very knowledgeable. Akanad, right? Doyu Akanad Geese Agusa Sami. Okay, he was a very wise man, very knowledgeable man. Akanad. Okay. Nulstanana ale uweti uni no hetlan, ani jalagi, ani gusa, ale, ani noji, daktahe, agusa sami. Okay? They also say, just kind of as a cultural note for you, in interviews about Creek Sam, it says that not only was he knowledgeable about the ways and the old stories, but he was also a great medicine man. And he was particularly talented as someone who could see things that haven't yet happened. And so they say that he predicted, and of course he lived back in the 1800s, the 1890s, 1880s, 1890s, early 1900s was when Creek Sam was alive. And they say that he predicted the coming of cars and the coming of trains and the coming of airplanes, that he told people that about planes way before they were ever around. And in one of the stories it says that he told about that that someday there were going to be slick roads, and of course this was one of Redbird Smith's children that was telling this story, and said Creek Sam talked about that someday there were going to be these slick roads. They were real smooth. And of course they thought that they were talking about the railroads. But until much, much later, when we first started getting highways here with concrete, or not concrete, but asphalt highways, and how they're smooth and slick. I mean, compared to a dirt road, right? So so they say that this Creek Sam, he was very, very knowledgeable, and he knew a lot. And of course he passed all of that knowledge on to Toju Wasikwanid to tell him, what to do. All right, so we've got a little bit of time, and what I want to do is lately I've been giving you the Cherokee and you've been giving me the English, and that's the easier way to review. Okay, so why don't we'll back up just a little bit. Okay, we'll back up just a little bit, and I will ask you the English. I will ask you in English. I'll give you the English, and you see if you can tell me the Cherokee. Okay, this is much more difficult. Okay, so in order to make this fair and to kind of give you a leg up, I will read each sentence slowly for you, so you'll know what all the words kind of are, and then I'll ask you. So I'm not here to trip you up. I'm just here to help you, use your brain and practice. Okay. So I guess probably I'll go ahead and put the English down here. That'll give you even a little bit more help, right? So I'll read it slowly, then I'll give you the English. So this says, I chu la chu ga ye le ge u we ti cha la gi nan de ne ha do no hi yu ne. Do no he you ne. Okay, so that's all of the words. So Gadohyat Cherokee, Gadohyat Cherokee, Gadohyat Cherokee. Hopefully you got that one. Jalagi, Jalagi. Gadohyat old, Gadohyat old or worn out. Gadohyat old. It's right here. Uweti. Uweti. Gadohyat both. Gedohyat, both. Ijula, ijula. Gedohyat, ways or life ways or the ways of doing things. It's this one here, Nanda Neha, Nanda Neha. Gedohyat, they believed in them. They believed in them. Do no he you ne. Do no he you ne. Gedohyat, parents. Gedohyat, parents. Jugayelige, jugayelige. Okay, jugayelige. Okay, so good job. Let's go through this one. This should be a very easy one. It's only 3 words. So I'll read it to you. Di da na whiskey. Ge se udod. Di da na whiskey. Ge se udod. Okay. So Gedohyat, his father. Gedohyat, his father, his dad. Jalagigate. Gedohyat, his father. Udod, udod. Gedohyat was. Gedohyat was. Ge-sen, ge-sen. Gedohyat, medicine man. Gedohyat, medicine man or medicine person. Didana whiskey. Didana whisk. Didana whisk. All right, good job. Let's go on. Oh, this is the hard one, so I'll go slow. All right, I'll read through here. Nu de na si toju wa ani gayalege dini na whiskey uni no sele si quanid toju wa dida tinehi ni dagalstanisa Kla skin hier hesti nigalstana. Okay, we'll start easy and we'll get a little more difficult. Gedohyat, redbird. Gedohyat, redbird. Tojuwa. Tojuwa. Gedohyat, young pig. Gedohyat, young pig. Sequanid. Sequanid. Gedohyat, they told him. Gedohyat, they told him. Uni no sele. Uni no sele. Uni no sele. Gedohyat, before he was born. Gedohyat, before he was born. Nu de nasi. Nu de nasi. Gedohyat, the old people. The old people. Anigayelege, Anigayelege. Getohyat captain or leader. Getohyat captain or leader. Didati nehi, Didati nehi. Getohyat, he would become. Getohyat, he would become. This is a hard one. Nidagalstanisa. Nidagalstanisa. Getohyat medicine men. Getohyat medicine people or medicine men. Dinina whiskey. Dinina whiskey. Getohyat, he's not alive. Tlaheheste, Tlahehest, Tlahehest, Hiehest. Getohyat, when it happened, when it would happen. Nigalstana, Nigalstana. Okay, do the next one. This one says, Si quanid unasa agusa sami tojuhua udehyote. Okay. Getohyat Sam. Getohyat Sam. Sami. Getohyat Redbird. Getohyat Redbird. Tojuhua. Getohyat, he asked him. Getohyat, he asked of him. Unasa. Unasa. Getohyat young pig. Young pig. Sequanid. Sequanid. Getohyat Muskogee Creek. Getohyat Muskogee Creek. Agusa. Agusa. Getohyat, to teach. He's to teach him. Udehyote. Udehyote. Okay? All right, this next one. Anoji ayawiya gese agusa sami. Anoji ayawiya gese agusa sami. Okay, so Getohyat, Native American or Indian. Getohyat, Native American or Indian. Ayawiya, ayawiya. Getohyat was. Was. Gese. Getohyat Sam. Sam. Sami. Getohyat Nachi. Getohyat Nachi. Anoji. Anoji. Getohyat Muskogee Creek. Muskogee Creek. Agusa. Agusa. Okay. This one. Nulstanan. Nulstanan ale uweti. Uni no hetlan. Ani jalaki, ani gusa, ali, ale, ani noji. Daktahe, agusa, sami. Okay. Daktahe, agusa, sami. Okay. Okay. Gedohyat old. Gedohyat old. Uweti. Gedohyat the Cherokees. Gedohyat the Cherokees. Anijalaki. Gedohyat and. Gedohyat and. Ale. Gedohyat, he knew them. Gedohyat, he knew them. Daktahe. Daktahe. Gedohyat, ways, the way things are done. Nulstanana. Nulstanana. Gedohyat, the Muskogee Creeks. The Muskogee Creeks. Anigusa. What about the Nachis? The Nachis. The Nachi people. Aninoji. Aninoji. And how about stories? Stories. Uni no hetlan. Uni no hetlan. Uni no hetlan. And how about Sam? Sami. Sami. All right. So that, hopefully you found that to be beneficial to you. You can do that anytime. If you handwrite it out. Some people like to, that action of handwriting sometimes helps them learn better. And that might be a strategy you might want to use. But once you've written it, one of the things that you can do is you can just kind of look up or look away and point, and whatever word you land on, then try to translate it. Try to remember what that word means. That's one way that you can do it. There are lots and lots of different strategies that you can use to help you learn Cherokee better and learn it easier. Because I know Cherokee is very difficult, it's very hard, but you can do it. It just takes perseverance, and it just takes taking your time. Don't stress over it. Just kind of let it wash over you, okay? And eventually, it will just start to stick, okay? So anyway, from all of us here at RSU TV, I just want to say wadon. I appreciate you being here and learning your language. I hope that you have a great day, and don dago ha'i.